thanks to California, which we did talk about later earlier, thanks to California saying that they want more than half of all commercial trucks being sold to be zero emissions by 2035. Xos? Thor? Okay. Xos? Whatever it is. They have managed to raise about $20 million to scale up production to meet that need. And what's cool is that these are fully electric Class 6 trucks. They're medium duty, they're commercial trucks, and they're going to be right here in California. So it's the X platform trucks, which are currently being test piloted in Southern California by UPS and Loomis. And they're also developing a Class 8 heavy-duty truck, the ET1, which should go into production at the end of this year. And I don't know, I'm kind of excited. These are really cool-looking trucks, although they don't look a lot like your standard trucks, at least not to me. And I think this is a great development for anybody who is looking at not just the cost of transit for our for produce and durable goods as they crisscross our nation, but also the environmental costs of transit, because that's something that we have to kind of factor in. It's one of the reasons behind movements to eat local and buy local, because we want to limit the amount of greenhouse gases our food and our durable goods cost when it comes to our shopping. Well, if we're going electric, that's going to reduce it a whole heck of a lot. And that's great news for anybody who shops and wants to shop sustainably. So what do you guys think about that? Because I can't really speak to most of the battery stuff. I'm not that kind of person.
More batteries.
Yeah, I think it's great, especially if these are going to be used for urban delivery, to have them zero emission. That's going through population centers. They're going where people live and work and eat. Great that they're not going to be diesel. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it makes sense as an operator. It's less cost for your fuel, less cost for maintenance. You don't have to worry about your drivers idling because it's 110 degrees out Fahrenheit, because it will put a draw on the system, but it's not going to be as bad as having to have a separate APU to run the ACs if you want them to idle, or worse than burning up all the fuel you were planning if they're running the main diesel engine because we didn't give them an APU.
Right, and we know that the cost of transportation factors into the cost of the goods. So yeah, for all those reasons that Casey just said, if we can bring down the cost of transportation, that should transfer into a lower cost of goods for the end consumer.
I'm going to toss it out there because to me, like, I was wondering if the skateboard chassis that they're talking about in the design, now we've all seen the multiple cars, super long trucks, and I'm wondering if they're going to be ever developing anything like that. But can they do that on the skateboard chassis style design, or would that have to be a whole different type of design?
Well, on the Class 8, they'd be able to, because it has to be able to pull up to 80,000 pounds, or whatever the regs are that allow you to put tandems like that.
Yeah, I certainly hope the skateboard design that when they hook it up to a heavy load, it doesn't literally just rip the top off of the skateboard. I hope they've factored that in.
All that is a little bit of engineering and material science. So as long as they haven't cheaped out in that area.
Right. There's some very strong tape for that.
I mean, look at that.
Oh, that is
like a snub nose. It's like, it looks like a transformer, honestly.
The bottom part, that's where they put the bodies so the Soylent Green comes out the back, right?
Yes.
Is that what that is?
Yes.
Kind of looks like a
No. I'm pretty sure that's a Decepticon. Look at that logo.
Decepticon, yeah. So it doesn't look like it changed much in styling from when it was Thor Trucks.
No, they haven't changed anything with that.
Just the name. I wonder why they changed the name.
Cool.
Yeah, I wonder if they had
some
conflict getting the rights
Marvel sued them.
Marvel.
Yeah.
Lawyers, you mean? Litigating issues of design? No.
Yeah.
No, never. But it does. We're going to hear from like their PR rep at some point going, it's some
Zeus.
incomprehensible. It's Zeus.
Yeah.
Zeus Trucks, not Xos or Xos.
There is a company called Zoox, just for the record, Zoox. So
Yeah.
it's
I need
Okay.
somebody to do an IP search before they name.
When I see this truck, I don't think Transformer. I think Star Wars. Is it a truck? Is it a battle droid? Is it a truck?
No, my problem with
Is it a
that
battle
is that
droid?
those were the least competent battle droids you could possibly have. So
Oh yeah, they shot worse than a
if they're lucky,
stormtrooper.
they're Decepticons.
Right. Okay.
yeah. Those battle droids were like cannon fodder. I mean, please.
They really were. I felt
Horrible.
bad
Pick
for
and
them,
roll.
sort of.